Hello, and welcome to Group 1's Hazard Field Trip across the United States. Today, we will be taking a tour that will overview some of the hazards you might face when traveling to the United States, such as Orlando, Florida, New York, and Washington. We will be taking a small look at some of the most predominant hazards within these states. We hope that you will enjoy your trip, and also will be able to utilize this information when going to these states. As we leave Los Angeles, California, our first stop on the trip will be Orlando, Florida. In this state, we will be observing one of the biggest hazards, which is lightning, which is part of the Earth's atmosphere. Thunderstorms and lightning are extremely common. When these thunderstorms hit, you can expect rays of lightning to appear out of the sky. Due to these lightning strikes, Florida is known for one of the most deadly states. The Weather Service meteorologists have stated that there are about 1.45 million strikes of lightning that occur per year. One of the ways you can avoid being struck by lightning in this state is to stay in your home or place of residence if you are outdoors. And if you are driving, please stay in your car until it is safe to be outside again. Also, please at all times stay away from items that may conduct electricity, and also stay away from wide open areas, as your chances of being struck are more likely to happen. The next stop on our hazard trip will be the beautiful city of New York. As we look around at all of the beautiful scenery, many do not get to see how hazardous New York can be during the winter. In the city of New York, there are very heavy snowstorms, as well as blizzards that come along with these snowstorms. There can be up to 15 inches of snow that can fall per day during one of these blizzards. For example, in January 2015, there was about 14 to 18 inches of snow that reached the city of New York, while not too far away, 24 to 36 inches of snow fell in Long Island. The people of New York are warned yearly to stay home and stay off the roads and highways, as they are more dangerous to travel by. For people who must drive during these types of storms, they are warned to drive extremely carefully and cautiously, because these types of conditions can cause tires to lose traction, which can eventually lead to dangerous accidents. Another way for people in New York to get around and avoid these dangerous accidents is to use the subway system available throughout the city. The last stop on our hazard field trip is the dangerous but yet beautiful Mount St. Helens in Washington State. This volcanic mountain is known to be one of the deadliest of all time. The hot ash that can come from the eruption can make it hard for nearby people to breathe. The volcanic eruptions that can come from this mountain shoot hot gases into the air with dark ash and smoke. The last eruption of the mountain we know of was in 1980. An earthquake happened that day, and the rumbling from this earthquake caused the eruption that killed 57 people. It appears that earthquakes may be the cause for these eruptions to take place. Although there have been an accounted 2,000 earthquakes, not all of the earthquakes have caused the volcano to erupt. One of the best ways to solve this hazard is to take heed to warnings that may be given up to 2 months ahead of time when they sense volcanic activity, or one of the other ways to avoid eruptions is to simply move away from the dangerous area. You have to be very careful around volcanoes, as they may erupt at any given moment. Thank you for taking the time to take our group hazard trip to view a few of the many different hazards that may occur around the world. We hope that you have learned some very vital information today, and we also hope you may utilize some of this information when you are in these areas so that you may stay safe during your travels. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.